Hello everyone, MarioFan110 here, and welcome to the third episode of What I've Picked Up. Now, I remember before E3, like May 30th, I said that I don't know if I'll upload the third episode before E3 or after or whatever. Well, clearly, it was after, I'll tell you that. I've been procrastinating on this episode. I don't know why. I mean, a lot of stuff in life has happened, but it's no excuse to not make a 5-minute video and, show items and shit. So that is clearly my fault. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. But without further ado, let's get started. I just turned off my air conditioning in my room. You can hear that there isn't an air conditioner on right now, but that's in the other room in the house, so I had to turn off the one that I had. Anyways, I've been just staring at the floor for the past minute. Let's actually show some shit. Anywho, the first item on the list is the Nintendo Entertainment System. Yep. People are probably thinking to themselves, wait, don't you already have an NES? What's this about? Well, here's the thing. Just move that aside. This was the NES that I had before, and as you can see, it does not have a lid, or whatever you call those things, like VCRs. I don't know, but yeah, it doesn't have a lid for it. There's just that bold writing, Nintendo Entertainment System. It fits so well, the color scheme and everything. But yeah, no lid, and this thing barely plays games, unless you technically know how to get these things working. Other than that, it's a complete shit. And as you can see, get this moved side by side. You can definitely see the difference. This one is much more clear. And even in general, this thing is pretty much, well, not mint condition, but looking at it, you can tell, wow, you don't see any scratches or many marks, really. Other than that, I guess, but I don't know if you can wash that off or whatever. But, yeah, on the back, you can definitely see that it still remains intact, and see Mattel there. That little label right there is where I got it. That's just the markings that I tore off of something. You'll see in a minute. But yeah, this thing is, well, you already see it by now. It's not mint condition, but pretty darn close. And yeah, it can play games. How about that? Okay, so the second item on the list, out of the three, is, well, now it's about to get really interesting. It's two items, but it's in the same category, I guess. Mario 64 Shindo and Pokemon Stadium Gold and Silver. Yeah, this came as a shock, I bet. I don't actually know what this is called. I mean, yeah, it's Japanese Super Mario 64. I think this is Mario 64 Shindo, though. I know there were two versions of the Japanese one. One that was really bugged out, and then one that was, didn't have any glitches, really. The same glitches as the normal version. But, Japanese now. So it has the same stuff as all of us got. Just Japanese. It's not the broken-ass one. So, yeah, this right here is the real deal. This is definitely Japanese Super Mario 64. Different label and everything, and yeah. And there's the back. Nintendo cassette. It's pretty interesting. And then this game. Oops. This game right here. For those of you who don't know, this is pretty much the real Pokemon Stadium 3. If you're confused, I'll explain for just a few seconds, I guess. In Japan, they had a Pokemon Stadium game that wasn't released anywhere else. And seeing as how this is Pokemon Stadium 2, really, this is the real Pokemon Stadium 3, if you think about it. It actually is the real 3. And yeah, in Japan it's called Pokemon Stadium Gold and Silver. There's Pichu and Togepi. I can't believe I just made that mistake. I knew what I saw! I was gonna say Pichu and Togepi, but I said Pikachu and Pichu. That's what I was gonna say. Ugh, I knew he was there. So on the left, you see Gold, and there's Totodile. Another mistake! Cyndaquil! Cyndaquil! Can't do it. And then on this side, I saw like Silvery, and there's Totodile. Love him. He was my favorite starter. And then Chikorita. And then it shows, well, there's the price tag for it that I got it at. But on the top of the spine, it's like a mix of gold and silver. And on the back, this is where it looks absolutely gorgeous. I bet seeing this makes Pokemon fans just wet. And yeah, you know, you got your playing your handheld games in Generation 1 and 2, I think. You can play it on the TV, on the controller pack, like that. You got your mini games. Yeah. You can play your old stuff. I think it's Generation 1 and 2, right? That you can play on this with the controller pack? On this thing? Not quite sure exactly. No resale. No worries. Alright, and sorry for that cut there. I actually ran out of space. So, on to the last item. Now, I didn't know which one to show last. Honestly, I can't really do, like, how do I put it? I can't really show, like, least important to most important with these items. I didn't know which one to show, and in what order, you know. But I guess I made my decision nonetheless. Anyways, the last item that I have is the Year of Luigi coin, the 30th anniversary. I mean, I don't know what to pick. I mean, from the NES thing to that, you can tell obviously, well, the Japanese stuff is more important, right? It's much more valued, I guess you could say. But from the Pokemon, well, from the Japanese stuff to this, I didn't know which one to pick exactly. Putting the NES on the number 1, like number 3 spot is fine. But then second place and first place, couldn't really tell what to do. But yeah, I managed to get this, and I'm so glad that I did. Just the whole Year of Luigi thing, I'm really glad that it happened. It goes without saying he needed more of the spotlight, and he's certainly getting it, especially with the new Mario & Luigi RPG. Can't wait to get that game, you have no idea. But nevertheless, there's his face there, it's cool. I think I'll take it out of the plastic here, even though I really don't want to. It just looks more beautiful that way. This thing has barely been touched, just so you know. Just to show it under the light, I guess, if I can. Shing. Shing. Looks cool. Yeah, the Year of Luigi, 30th anniversary. And then, yeah, there's that. And, yeah, the weight to this, it does feel like a coin, I'll tell you that. Wait, which one is it? There it is. And that goes on top of this. Or, put it there, I guess. Oop, it came off. So yeah, those were all my items that I showed off. I didn't know which one to put first or second. Like first and second place. The NES is fine on the bottom, but these two I couldn't tell. But yeah, that was the third episode of what I've picked up. And I promise you, the next episode I make will not be next month. It'll be this month. Actually, that's not really saying much. Anywho, I won't be scarce on this. Unless I don't pick up that many items, then, you know, not really going to be in many episodes. Other than that, though, I will have some content for this. I'll have the 4th episode up in a week or two for sure. Anyways, that was it for what I picked up episode 3. See you guys next time.